Hello, I'm Raisa Chantami of the Indonesia channel in Jakarta, and this is your TIC news break on the hour every hour. Here's what's happening in Indonesia.
Two former high-ranking police officers were found guilty on Monday of obstruction of justice in relation to the initial police investigation into the July 8, 2022 murder of Brigadier Nofrian Shah Yosua Huta Barat, meaning all 6 former officers tried for the same charges are now convicted. The obstruction of justice trial was held in tandem with the murder trial against 5 different defendants, including former Police General Ferdi Sambo, who was sentenced to death for becoming the mastermind of the murder. The South Jakarta District Court delivered the last 2 convictions to Hendra Kurniawan and Agus Nurpatria in separate hearings. Hendra, who lost the rank as a brigadier general after being dishonorably discharged from the National Police in connection to the criminal charges against him, was sentenced to 3 years in prison for the destruction of evidence. According to court documents and evidence presented to the court, he has ordered his subordinates to delete records from security cameras around the murder scene. Taiwan seeks to attract 150,000 Indonesian tourists this year after it finally scrapped its COVID-19 entry restrictions. Taiwan had 230,000 Indonesian tourists visiting in pre-pandemic 2019. After more than 2 years, Taiwan lifted its border curbs on October 13, 2022. The country posted over 78,000 Indonesian tourists last year, or about 135% higher than what the Tourism Bureau had targeted. The country has set up incentives for travel agents that bring international tourists. The more people in the tour group that the travel agent brings, the larger the incentive. For example, Taiwan will hand out incentives of 20,000 new Taiwan dollars or $667 for a tour group of 30 to 99 people who are staying for 3 days and 2 nights. They can also use these subsidies for cultural performance tickets. The incentives can go up to 150,000 new Taiwan dollars for a group with more than 801 people.
In the financial markets, here's how stocks and the currency opened in Jakarta and around the region. If you're heading to Indonesia or traveling within the country, here's the weather forecast for major destinations. And that's what's happening in Indonesia. I'm Raisa Chantami with your TIC News Break.